Breman rightly claims to be the smallest star system with the biggest impact on galactic affairs. For just over 5 centuries, Breman and its unassuming planet of Rytif have been a surprisingly important element in everything from intergalactic warfare to the overthrow of the Mesa regime. Today, it has surprised the galaxy again by becoming a wholly unexpected centre for high-tech spacecraft industry. A K-type main sequence star located at the outer reaches of Charon's Nebula, Breman was first visited by legendary for-profit explorer Bao Yun in 2441. Yun's crew charted the star's 4 worlds, identified the only green band terraforming candidate as unremarkable, and promptly sold his spotter's rights to the United Nations of Earth. The UNE Expansion Council marked Breman for development, and standard terraforming of Rytif soon followed. The system was soon ready for a slow influx of human settlers. While most homesteaders were attracted to risky, resource-rich systems, Breman was seen as a safe alternative by some. Then, at the dawn of the 27th century, humankind found itself again making war on aliens. With the Second Tavaran War in full swing, the burgeoning United Empire of Earth was in great need of dependable resources to support the conflict against Korathal's armadas. With the core worlds focused on producing ships and weapons, the UEE reached out to its more distant colonies. Aiming to both incorporate these worlds into the war effort and to take some of the burden off the overtaxed planets closer to home, planners were surprised to discover that Breman 2's ecosystem was uniquely capable of growing low-perishable foodstuffs. In a matter of months, Breman was outputting the majority of food provided to UEE military units on the front. The population skyrocketed as speculators arrived to purchase farmland, and many of the timid original colonists found themselves millionaires several times over. For 7 years of war and an ensuing 2 decades of peace, Breman's farms, packages and shipping facilities were an economic powerhouse like nowhere else in the industry. By 2640, however, the system's population had again begun to dwindle. Humanity's fortune was on the rise, and the newly fortified empire now craved more variety than Breman's simple sustenance could offer. The planet seemed to be resigned to the dustbin of history, its part in a popular war nothing more than a footnote. Ultimately, it was exactly Breman's return to its prior unassuming status that led to its most important role yet. In 2792, anti-Mesa activists began using Breman as an operation hub to organise the overthrow of the regime. Revolutionary-minded expats who had previously escaped to the Xi'an Empire were smuggled back to launch their conspiracy from Breman. The extent of Breman's role in the overthrow of the Mesa government remained a secret to the general populace until the Senate released declassified communications between resistance members within the government, members of the Breman Defense Force militia, and the revolutionaries on the planet. It was this evidence that directly led to the planet's official recognition. Today, Breman is home to a growing aerospace industry instigated by Silas Kerner, a descendant of the system's wealthiest original homesteader, and his consolidated Outland group. With thousands of Mustangs flying off the assembly lines every day, a rich history and a variety of natural resources at hand, Breman seems set to remain something of an unexpected powerhouse in the modern, post-Mesa empire. The first planet in the Breman system was described in only 4 words in Bao Yun's survey: a small, dead rock. The ensuing centuries have not added significantly to Breman 1's mystique, and there is no proliferation of minerals or other resources that make visiting the planet profitable. The rock has, however, become something of a legend among modern explorers leaving Breman for parts unknown. It is now a tradition among many to tip your wings towards Breman 1 while within visual range of the planet for good luck before setting off on a long-distance run. Breadbasket, Forge of the Revolution, and high-tech headquarters, Breman 2, formerly recognised as Rytif, has worn many hats. Rytif is currently home to food giant Terra Mills and to Consolidated Outland's growing starship empire. The recent discovery of subsurface mineral deposits combined with the planet's long history of agriculture means that Rytif is a rare, self-sufficient terraformed world that can theoretically exist without any interstellar commerce. In reality, Rytif is anything but an isolated world, with agriculture and the recent popularity of the Mustang line bringing trade from around the galaxy. Despite the planet's storied history, Rytif's settlements retain a small town sensibility. Visitors are usually directed to Stalford, a mid-sized city located just north of the equator. Stalford has long been the farming headquarters of the planet, with water farms and commercial vivariums ringing its surrounding hills. A variety of tourist-centric monuments to the role of the planet in the fall of the Messers have sprung up in the past 5 years, and tourism also seems poised for a growth spurt. Breman 3 is a coreless world located outside the system's green band, beyond any reasonable hope of terraformation. Breman 3 was home to a reasonable amount of mineral resources upon the system's discovery, but much was quickly strip-mined to support the development of Breman 2. Today, few have reason to approach Breman 3. Considered by locals to be the star's guardian planet for its role in keeping comets clear of the inner worlds, Breman 4 is a massive ice giant. This swirling mass of hydrogen and other gases is interspersed with variable fields of ice, making for a particularly beautiful planetscape. Unfortunately, collection operations at Breman 4 are nigh impossible, owing to the lack of clear gas fields. It is not uncommon to find the wreckage of stubborn starfarers or caterpillars that have attempted this, in decay orbits around the world.
Are we alone in the universe? The truth is out there, but what if aliens visit Earth, but they're like monsters, and all they do is look through your internet history, judging you, laughing at you with all their alien friends, watching your every move live, and then they send like 1 million ads to you about alien products that you don't want, like those shoes and socks that have a gap between your big toes. No one needs that. But what you do need is nordvpn.com/BoredGamer, which helps you prevent that happening from the more real threat of humans doing the same. It encrypts your internet connection, hides your IP address and location, it has an inbuilt ad blocker, and also helps you gain access to region-based content. You should go to nordvpn.com/BoredGamer and get a big old discount. You can also click the links below. Every month, we have a ship giveaway. For August, it's for a Crusader Mercury Star Runner with lifetime insurance. This medium-sized, well-armed cargo and data hauler is great for trying out a huge range of what Star Citizen has to offer, a perfect mission runner ship. To be in for a chance of winning, just comment on any of my videos made during the month. More details in the description below. There are some amazing people that help support the channel by clicking on the join button under my videos and becoming a channel member or becoming a Patreon with the links below. That helps keep the channel going and producing daily content. Please consider joining their ranks, but commenting, liking, subscribing, that all massively helps too. Thanks for watching to the end, and I'll see you in the verse.